This episode of Juggalo Judgment contains discussions of war crimes, usage and effects of chemical weapons, and... Oh, it's not that. Okay, this episode of Juggalo Judgment contains discussions of harassment, bullying, and... Not that one either, huh? Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's some made-up trauma shit. Let's go!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Juggalos, Juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and...
Sarin Schmeev.
What?
Like sarin gas.
I don't actually know what that is, so...
You know, you really shouldn't. Nobody should know what that is, but unfortunately, we live in a world where it exists.
Okay. Well, clearly I'm uneducated, which not knowing about the world is par for the course for me, so...
How's it going? Yeah.
I'm learning just not to just divulge a lot of personal things right now. Life is not going great at the moment, so, you know, I'm just going day by day at this point. How about you, buddy?
Doing all right, you know. Had a pretty nice day yesterday. Got up. I actually did a workout for the first time in a while, which felt really good. In like that, you know, workout way. I successfully did one pull-up, which I was proud of in the morning.
Sick.
Pull-ups are hard as shit. Like, for fit people to do, like, unless you're fit, like, one pull-up is a pretty good achievement. Like, one proper full pull-up. Goddamn. But, yeah, I'm hoping to increase that over time. And then I went and hung out at my friend's house and played Return to Dark Tower, remake of an old 80s board game. It's pretty fucking rad. It has, like, a big fucking tower in the middle that, like, lights up and makes noise and is run by an app that does, you know, gives you random shit that happens. It's pretty sick.
That's cool.
You gotta beat the big boss dude that comes out of the tower. He's trying to like take control of the tower because the tower's super powerful and you gotta stop him from doing that. You gotta lure him out of the tower and fuck him up.
Oh, so it's not like you versus the other players. It's
cooperative against the tower. Yeah.
I like that.
There is a competitive style of it, I guess, but like it's not like a head-to-head thing directly in any way, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you are listening to us chat for the first time, welcome.
Welcome.
And if you are here after you've listened to us at least one other time before,
welcome.
We can confidently say welcome back. Mm-hmm. Schmeev.
Yes.
What do we do on this illustrious show?
I just show up to the Discord call and just kind of go along with whatever you're doing. That's kind of
right.
I take my cues from you and I just kind of roll with it.
Oh, okay.
It seems like you talk about a lot of Juggalo stuff.
Yeah.
And I try to keep up with it, but I don't know what any of this shit is. So I'm just kind of, you know, doing my best, taking whatever cues I can if I'm listening, and yeah, that seems to be the majority of it. Every once in a while, if I get the jump on you, then we talk about something like I'll be talking about music that I like, but that seems to be far and few between.
Yeah, it's like 1/12 out of the year.
Yeah.
So, what in particular are we discussing today?
Well, as I referenced in my name introduction, we're talking about Twiztid's. Is this an EP? What the fuck is this?
It is an EP.
Okay, Toxic Terror.
Okay. Now,
Just to clear it up, sarin gas is like a chemical used, like that's been used in warfare and stuff. It's pretty fucking horrific.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That was the connection. See, that's what I do here.
There we go. I mean, I figured that's what it was going for, but I didn't know what that was. So we actually, if things had all went to plan by Twiztid standards, we would have been covering this a long time ago. This was a tour-exclusive EP that was sold on the Toxic Terror Tour, which was the tour that was supporting Twiztid's Independence Day LP. Now, that was supposed to happen in the summer of 2007. However, Monoxide could not go on the tour because he suffered a torn MCL.
Oh.
If you'll remember,
Tour
when
is
we
much clown
watched...
love.
That actually got me. If you'll remember, when we watched Psychopathic the videos, do you remember how there were like how different psychopathic artists would come and introduce?
Yes.
And they'd give like some info on the video that would be coming next. Well, there was a part where Madrox was like, he had like this hot dog or something and he was about to eat it. And then Monoxide comes through on a motor scooter and like grabs it. So apparently it cut off shortly after like it fades because he fucking wrecked and that's how he hurt himself. Yeah.
Damn.
So this tour was supposed to happen in the summer of 2007, and there were supposed to be some different openers on the tour. I can't remember who it was supposed to be. But on this tour itself, they were being supported by Boondocks, DJ Clay, and Project Born. I think there may have been somebody else as well. Oh, and Bizarre was also available on some dates. Bizarre from D12. You love the one track that you've heard involving Bizarre.
Haven't I heard two?
He was on Wet Dreams on Independence Day. I don't think he's been on something else yet.
Well, I know he wasn't on something else. I've listened to all of that, but
I shut the fuck up every time, every goddamn time. Robbie even did that joke to me, like a couple days ago, and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I'm bringing you something else. He's like, "Oh, that's cool. That's one of the tech albums that I don't physically own." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" God damn it. I hate that so much. Tech 9, I love you, and that's my favorite of your albums, but I really wish you called it by a different name. You son of a bitch.
You almost said it.
I know. I stopped myself. I am so sorry. The levels on this are going to be so bad, but it's your fault. You've done this to me. Anyways.
No, I fix them. I'm very good at my job.
So the thing is this was one of the starts of them having like tour exclusive music. It was one thing whenever in the past they had like the one-off shows that had something like their Fright Fest shows, which were literally just one-off shows. They would have a supporting CD, like Fright Fest 2003, 2004, and 2005 all had EPs with them. But this was really the start of when they were doing tour exclusive stuff. The bane of my fucking existence.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, while we have cover, we have back with the track list, the cover is not a booklet. It is literally just a picture. There is no info on the tracks themselves. However, 2 of these tracks do show up in a different compilation from later on. I grabbed that with me so I can at least say like some of the production. I assume that most of this is your standard fare of whoever was working with Twiztid at the time. That's what this is about. I think that's about it. Mind you, this EP, because the tour was delayed until the end of February 2008, this came out officially 2 days after DJ Clay's Let 'Em Bleed, the mixtape, Volume 1. You remember we heard part of one of the songs
Yeah.
on there before. Also, this used to be available on streaming services, and now it is not anymore. I think sometime last year it was removed from streaming services. Not sure why. I nailed this copy on... I think I got this on eBay when I was in college still. And this one, it regularly goes for like quite a bit of money these days, which is a bummer because I think that there's tracks on here that are pretty damn cool. But it's kind of standard fare EP stuff, some altered versions of stuff. But we'll jump into it and we'll give our thoughts.
But before we jump into it, I have to do something personally.
What do you have to do?
It's very important. I have to introduce everyone to my new notebook. This is the first page of my new notebook. Oh, you also got the green, yeah.
Yeah, I got this like months ago.
It's the standard Mead 5-star that we get. Like this little composition dealio, like tiny, like the I don't know what by what, almost like a little bigger than an index card, like a double index card maybe.
Something like that.
But yeah, they don't have like the standard blue that we've gotten for like the first two. But they had this nice little olive green kind of thing, and I'm digging it. It's nice to have a little different thing coming into the third season. That's what I consider my notebooks. They're seasons.
This is your third book?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's because you don't write on the backs of pages. See, I do. This is only my second book.
Yeah.
So
that's one thing.
I condense it.
But then, I mean, also, the two of us both gotta crack open a motherfucking Faygo.
We do have to do that.
What do you have over there?
I ran to the convenience store yesterday in the hopes that I could find some kind of refreshing beverage, as well as some to prepare myself. Obviously, this is being released way after this happens, but I'm prepping for Camp Zool, and I wanted to bring some stuff for some of the non-local-ish people who are going to go, who may not have access to Faygo. People. Yeah. They did not have any firework, which made me sad. But I can't remember if I had this last time or if it was 2 episodes ago. I have in my possession a genuine, delicious Faygo Black Cherry.
Ooh, Black Cherry.
Black Cherry.
It's pretty good.
It's going to be great whenever we get to that song.
It is. I did not run to the convenience store. I walked. Had a nice little stroll down there.
Yeah, it's like 2 blocks away from you.
Yeah. And I got back and I was like, damn, it's fucking hot because I was just walking outside and, being active more so than usual because I'm not an active person. So now I'm wearing shorts because the sweats were just not working out. They're fine if I'm staying inside all day, but if I take one step outside for something, it's like, nope, should not have worn these.
Yep.
But while I was down there, I stopped and picked myself up a now $1.33 costing bottle. A big 24-ounce genuine Faygo delicious Red Pop.
There you go. It's fair that Red Pop costs more.
All of them cost more.
Mine didn't. I don't think. I don't know. It doesn't say $1.25. I don't know.
They've all been costing $1.33 when I've rung up there lately. So.
Oh, I've also been buying like multiple stuff there at the same time, so I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
But all I know is like, well, this is inflation, man. The Dollar Tree is now the $1.25 tree.
It's bullshit, man.
It's rough. It's hard out here for a pimp. Anyways, let's crack these bitches open. Very nice.
Hell yeah. Let's move in track 1, Toxic Terror.
This is an intro.
It is.
It's not a lyrical, it's not a song really, it's just,
nope.
It sounds like radio clips played over this really basic beat, which is a cool beat, mind you.
Yeah, it's alright.
I dig it.
Got a little, like, off-kilter kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that, we've never done anything that left like, you know, large amounts of land uninhabitable, you know, or, you know, water sources unusable. Like, it's a good thing we never did that several hundreds of thousands of times.
No, never.
It would be terrible if we did.
No, I couldn't even fathom. Who would do that?
No, honestly. God. The very thought.
And everybody's on top of shit right now. Like,
yeah, you know, it's a good. Whenever we see a problem, we're on it.
Yeah.
Boom. We're gonna fix that shit. Mm-hmm. The moment.
Yeah.
The very second.
ICYCLE recycle. CONSERVE conserve. Don't you POLUTE pollute the first masterpiece?
I didn't hear anything.
Anybody remember Rock of Modern Life?
But yeah, this is going to lead into track number 2, The Sickness.
Expert in the devising of simple and yet effective methods of torture.
Can you feel that?
Happy souls stretched across one black and bottomless.
This is weird. Where's my DJ Clay yelling intro?
Oh,
no hot shit!
Shore with its crashing surf and jagged rocks.
Oh.
What?
It's The Sickness. Is there something wrong with you?
I don't.
Get out of here. Go home.
Not only through transfusions, you can be in the same building and still breathe the deadly fumes. I'm immune, so they keep me at home. Cause I'm a carrier, in hopes that they can use me as a weapon to clear the area. The sickness mutates to the point it integrates. Potential for disaster too great for you to fail safe. You can't keep an animal cage that wasn't meant to be. I'm transforming emotions, the plague of the century.
Now, you remember that we did hear a version of this on Let 'Em Bleed 1.
Yep.
But not the full version.
Right.
In that one, we just got one verse from each member, but...
So to you all, that sounded exactly the same.
Yeah, it did. Exactly. But on this one, it extends it by having an extra verse by Jamie and Blaze.
Yeah.
And they get progressively worse. Like, so the basic premise is Jamie and Blaze have they are patient zero, basically.
Yeah.
Of this sickness that just continues to spread and get worse and worse over time.
Except Jamie's apparently advances to like a mutation that he can control, I guess.
Yeah, I think he does.
He mentioned something about being able to like kill aliens on other planets by thinking about it.
Yeah. But
It's still a pretty good track, you know.
Yeah, it's a cool track. And then when you get to Monoxide, his is honestly like kind of creepy because he is somebody who wasn't sick. He's one of the few people, seemingly the only person who was immune.
Yeah.
So he is literally just the last person alive on the planet, and he's just seeing like, wow, the world is fucking shit now.
Oh, yeah, this
and
really
also
sucks.
having an existential crisis of why is it that he survived?
Yeah.
Like that is horror movie material right there, to be completely honest.
That's a Twilight
That's some
Zone
like
episode.
I Am Legend shit.
That's an actual Twilight Zone episode.
Oh, is it?
I mean, sort of. A dude he ends up like in a bank vault, I think, for some reason. Like, I can't remember, he like bonks his head or something like that, and he gets knocked out, and the H-bomb gets dropped, and he survives it. And whenever he comes out, everyone's dead and all that stuff. And at first, he's just kind of like, well, this fucking sucks, don't it? But then he, like, spots a library, and he was always just kind of irritated in life in general because he wasn't able to just kind of chill and read and stuff. And so he organizes all these books and stuff in order by, you know, when he's going to read them. And he's got like a store of food that he has, you know, just canned goods and stuff. And then he like drops his glasses and breaks them. And he's like, no, there was time. And that's the end of it. Because he can't read anymore.
That sucks. Jeez.
That's a classic.
That makes me sad.
I feel like he was kind of a dick. I don't know.
I mean, that sounds about right.
He really gets over everyone else being dead pretty fast whenever he's like, oh boy, books.
It makes me, it also kind of makes me think of, it like similar to like that degree. There was a comic. It was a Hulk comic. It was like Death of the Hulk or something. Basically, like the Hulk could just live like for an incredibly long time, and even though like Bruce Banner was like way fucking older than any human could be, because like whenever, and it was basically like a post-apocalyptic world, and so the Hulk could eat anything, like he could eat rocks and he was fine. Well then like whenever he turned into Bruce Banner at one point, like Banner was just like dying, and so he turned into the Hulk. Because the Hulk was like, I'm not going to die. But Banner was dead. So he was just the Hulk for eternity. Like, he was then alone. And he was cool with it. Oh, but it was like in a post-apocalyptic world. Like, I think like nuclear war had happened. There were like mutated bugs everywhere that like would be eating Hulk. And Hulk is like, well, it's not doing shit to me. They're annoying. But I'm the fucking Hulk. But yeah,
you know, it's nice that he was able to find fulfillment in that.
Yeah,
in a situation that honestly would break most people. Good job, Hulk.
He just wanted to be left alone.
Yeah,
he was finally alone.
He wanted to eat rocks and stuff. You know, he's kind of like a very small Galactus in that way. He is eating the world. You know, you ever think about that? You ever just consider that he is?
Yeah, but then there was the one comic, the Marvel Zombies comic, where in the one universe, first it started with the Fantastic Four. They were zombies, and Reed Richards, because he was smart as shit, opened like other dimensions and universes, and then went over there, and then all of the other superheroes were getting infected with the zombie virus, and then but they still like retain their intelligence, which was really fucked up.
Well,
but then like Galactus came, and then they ate Galactus, and then they gained like his cosmic abilities. This is fucked up. Christ. This has nothing to do really with this song, but I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
should have talked about that
talking about apocalyptic scenarios.
Yeah.
You know?
But we don't want to think about that. Sometimes you have to not, you know, think about like all the depressing shit. Sometimes you just want to chill and you want to go to the club and you just want to wild out.
I'm drunk. High. Look for a bitch. Just want to dance.
Bend the curve, spark that herb. Feeling this drunk is so unheard of. Got a little boost in my system so I can mellow out. Hold another round, go ahead and help a brother out. Can't see straight, call me intoxicated. Self-remedy to deal with the two-faced. Even drunk, I'm ahead of the sober ones. I'm ready to strike the neck like a shogun. I'm a legend even if I don't admit it in your song in your head. If my flow ain't in it in your song in your head. If you're asking for a deal, I will not have a hand in no shit I don't feel. Brush it off like the big
This is actually one of the 2 tracks that I mentioned was featured on something else. And this was produced by Eric Davey. I think Eric Davey first showed up around... he was definitely around for Independence Day, but I think he might have been around for Fatso as well. I could be wrong. Can't quite remember, but that... Yeah. And this also features ROC on it. So in a weird way, this is kind of an HOK track, but it's not.
House of Crazy song.
It's not House of Crazy.
Wild Out by House of Crazies.
Is this the first Twiztid club song that we've heard?
It might be.
I feel like it is. I don't think that there was anything on Independence Day that was...
There was something before. It wasn't exactly a club song. I don't know. There was like an earlier JLS that could have been spun into one, maybe.
Oh,
I can't remember. But yeah,
I was wondering if it might have
stunting
been
in the club, man.
Yeah, they're stunting in the club,
which is a different thing than regular Twiztid stunting. There is a notable difference, and like Monoxide really shines here. This is like his thing. He is here for this. His line, "Fuck you and the bitch you look like," that's pretty great. I like that one.
Yeah,
that's a good line. ROC also doing his thing. Like Jamie, weirdly enough, like Jamie, he's usually like on top, and he's not bad on this, but like Monoxide and ROC, this is just like their wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Jamie's just not in his element here.
Like this ROC's verse, I think, is my favorite one. Like he showed up to be like, by the way, remember how I was a big member of House of Crazies? Here. Like we had some good ROC stuff on Let 'Em Bleed Volume 1 with, you know, his version of Die Motherfucker Die, his verse on Something Out of Horror Flick. Like it's really cool to see that he gets to finally like shine on this label, because he was officially signed to Hatchet House at the time. So just, I don't know. I think I struggled listening to a lot of solo ROC stuff, but he always is good whenever he works with Twiztid. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, he just like went above and beyond on this fucking track. I love it.
Good hook.
But oh yeah, great hook. The beat is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, in 2008, like, would this have been played at just any regular club? Probably not. But could it have been played and people would like bounce around to? Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a cool song.
It's a little higher tempo than the club hits of the time, you know? I mean, I can't do I can't math it out. I mean, was this the Yeah era? When was that?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, it was 4 years prior.
But I mean, it's still being played now.
Is it? I don't know. I don't go to clubs.
I don't either, but I have a feeling that, yeah.
I went to a club once in like 2016, maybe. And it was weird. It was a very weird situation. Like, I was very out of my element. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. But yeah. Anyways, This song is great. It wouldn't have made sense to put this on a Twiztid album. It's cool to be on this EP. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on. Track 4, If They Don't Come For Me.
Inside
an interesting one, in a way, because it sounds like they're kind of like they're walking a fence between, like, you got this we're dangerous and somebody should stop us vibe, you know, where it's not like the hook is very much that, you know, like we need to be stopped, like this is, and then like the other half of it they're spinning into like this, we're the hardest and nobody better fuck with us.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's just an odd line to walk.
Yeah. This is the other track that was featured on that other compilation. This was produced by Stir Crazy. Stir Crazy, I am aware of as being a producer for a lot of underground artists, and I think does his own stuff as well. At one point, I don't think that they still are. At one point, they were employed by Magic Ninja. Yeah. I think that they're just doing their own thing right now. But yeah, this is one of those songs where it's like they want to continue doing the killing, like they enjoy it, but they're also like, yeah, somebody better stop us. It's like they know that it's bad, they know it's wrong, but they also know they're not going to stop it unless they are stopped by an outside force.
It seems more like it's just that, you know, in the verses, Jamie was just like, but I want to stunt.
Well, yeah, it's a typical Twiztid serial killing song. What do you expect? They got to stunt on that. Also of note, Dark Carnival reference.
There is a Dark Carnival reference, yeah.
From Monoxide. Me and Madrock's been repping the Dark Carnival since the boat started afloat in the waters of red rum, and you've been with us every step of the way since day one. Juggalos. There hasn't really been any like Dark Carnival references in Twiztid's music since maybe Man's Myth, but I think not since Green Book. So it is kind of interesting because you notice like they started to kind of shift a little bit towards their own thing.
Yeah.
After the whole Magic Records thing of like, we're starting our own thing. Oh, wait, never mind. We're not starting our own thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're stepping away a little bit and all that stuff. And they were just like, we're not going to talk about this stuff. And now they're past like the phase of like bitterness and all that. And now they're reclaiming it at this point. Right.
But this is a cool song. The hook honestly stands out the most to me.
Yeah.
Because it's just it's a nice hook.
It's pretty good.
Also, I really like, of all things, the bass line, which is like an organ. It's interesting. It's an interesting choice, but I like it.
Yeah.
You got anything else on this one?
Nope, not really.
All right.
That's about it.
Well, I think we can move on then.
Yep. Track 5, Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder.
Remix.
Version 2.
Version 2.
I was just a little shit, but the older that I would get, I would notice that the only people I was killing was chicks. When every bitch and I was straight would end up dead, and in a sense, their innocence is the reason for their demise. So many lies from all the others, so now I'm taking the lies until I'm gonna keep on going while I'm alive. And I'm trying to be the greatest serial killer of all time. Maybe I'll hide inside the backseat of your car when you're far enough away. I'll put a crowbar through your heart just to start in front of my random thinking, premeditating, so everything's exactly how I need it. Mistake free when killing, forsake me, the villain. You've been born as a killer and you're building who make be knocking at your doors to speak. If you're a bitch, you better call the police.
We covered the original Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder on Independence Day, and that was featuring the Dayton Family. I had to go back because I haven't listened to that one in a minute, and I forgot that Monoxide was not featured on that version. That was just Madrox and Dayton Family on it.
Oh.
So with this one, we get a Monoxide verse. We also get features by Violent J and by Boondocks. This version is so much better than the original.
Is it?
I don't care for Dayton Family's verses. Unfortunately, Monoxide is kind of standard fare as far as...
Monoxide is Monoxide.
He's Monoxide. He do be committing crimes against women. However, Violent J has an incredibly underrated verse. Like, he really, I think, should have been on the original version.
Just like Ludacris.
Oh my god. And then we get a pretty solid verse from Boondocks too.
Do we?
Like, yes.
Even
yes.
for Boondocks, this one was just no.
No?
No.
You didn't like this one?
God. It's very scary.
I mean, agree to disagree. I think that he wrote a verse that was at the very least on par with Monoxide. Like, I think that probably Jay has the best verse on here.
Probably.
But Boondocks, I think, was he knew what to do for this. So, okay. You don't have to agree with me, but don't fucking give me a look of like, wow, can't believe you're this fucking dumb that you think this way.
I'm not giving you a look. I'm just kind of looking around my room at this point.
It's like The Office, just fucking.
Just kind of looking over my passport, like, yeah, you hearing this?
Yeah. Shmi's looking at the camera in the office right now.
Boondocks is just corny as shit. Shut the fuck up. And I still just don't care about this song in general. Like, the original wasn't good. This one also isn't good.
Like I said, I think that this one's better, but
Lotus Rider's shit here.
Somebody posted this. It was on Robbie's post about the EP. I think it was Roan said, like, I want to hear like the full version of this song, just every verse together. It's like it would be
why
like 9 minutes long.
Why do you want?
If honestly, if it wasn't for the intro, like both songs having intros, I was gonna try and see if I could piece it together. But there's no way to make to put those first two verses together and have it make sense, which is frustrating. I bet I could do it.
I mean, lacing two tracks together isn't that hard.
No, it's just the fact of like, it's one thing because they have different, you know, if you're just separating with like the choruses and the and verses, but each one of the first verses have weird intros, and so it would be weird to piece them.
I could probably still do that.
I might be able to as well. I just don't know if I have the time and the patience. Patience is the real kicker.
Time.
I do have the time, but the patience.
Don't bullshit me.
But yeah, I think this is better than the original one. It makes sense that they put this version on the tour EP though, because obviously I assume that this one was made after the original. I do want to know if maybe Monoxide's verse was supposed to be on the original version though, and then because it was taken off for whatever reason, maybe that's why they made a second one. I don't know, but I like this one better than the original.
It is a track.
That's just my opinion.
And look, I know in general, I give Boondocks a lot of shit for stuff because he sucks. But
really... Shut the fuck up.
But no, literally on this track, like in particular, I was just like, these lines are corny as shit. And I don't fucking
Okay, but we have been doing this show for over 3 years now.
Uh-huh.
Juggalo music is corny.
so you understand the scale that I'm already working with here.
No, what I'm wondering is why you just decide to point this out in particular when everything has been corny.
Because there's a level to it where it hit, like literally that line where he's just like, very scary. I'm like, this is garbage. That's a shitty line. This is fucking garbage.
I gotta find that. I gotta find that line real quick because I can't remember what it was. Let's see. I don't know. Oh. They get me all excited like a virgin popping cherries. Don't think about the reason because it's very fucking scary.
Yeah.
It's the best. Damn. He doesn't, can't. Well, I guess on that note, we're not going to come to terms on that one.
Anyway, like I said,
fine.
it's like a Lotus Riders. That's just what it is. It's just like it falls somewhere between like we're serious gangsters and we're, I guess, trying to be dark.
The thing with this one is though, like Monoxide and Boondocks are mostly just talking about like the murder aspect. I actually really like Jay's verse because he's talking about how he is like constantly trying to obtain drugs.
Yeah.
But then
that
one of the
is
lines,
what I will give credit to. It's like Jay's verse, solid.
Yeah.
The song just sucks.
Okay.
Like, good job, Jay. You could have done this on
Rose
another
above
track.
mediocrity.
You could have done this on another track that was good.
Well, fine.
Well, up next we have a track whose title is in contention between what you gave me and what's on Genius.
So on the album itself, it is called So Addictive, original version.
Okay.
I just wanna see everybody bleed. Can you envision my darkest fantasy? Come with me, won't you run to the middle of my mind and see how fucked up it can be? I just wanna see everybody bleed. Can you envision my darkest fantasy? Come with me, won't you run to the middle of my mind and see how fucked up it can be? You don't poke or provoke me when I'm smoking. Razor blade out of my coat, slit your throat clean. Drive you out on a boat and now your fist feed. All because of my weird addiction to make a bitch bleed. Since a kid I've been in all kind of counseling. They tell my mama that an evil lives inside of them. I'm dangerous and convulsed at any second. My wig slid and if I explode, clear the wreckage. Car crash and I did that shit on purpose. Had a hooker with me and she's in need of medical service. Could've took her with me, but instead I left her for dead. And now they looking for me, so I've been hiding out in the shed. I've been in it for a week now, and I've been fiending just to get somebody bleed. But in the meanwhile, I lay low unless the bleeding won't stop. I got bored and cut off my hand with one chop.
All right, now we covered the alternate version of this on Psychopathics from Outer Space 3. That version was produced by Mikey Clark. And I think that we may have mentioned on that one that we were wondering if it was an outtake from Independence Day, which makes me think that this is the version that would have been on Independence Day. It's just an instrumental change. Everything else lyrically is the same.
We're still learning what it's like to be inside the mind of a twisted serial killer. They come right out with it in the chorus, right at the beginning.
I mean, if you want my thoughts on this, go and listen to what I said on Psychopathics from Outer Space 3, with the caveat of I don't like this instrumental as much. I think the version that Mike Clark did was better.
I don't remember it, so I mean the beat was fine on this one. Did what it did. It was there, and Monoxide needs to work out his problems in therapy.
No, he's probably fine. He's probably just okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't have anything else on this just because it's just a rehash of that.
Yep.
Now, we're getting to the final track, which on the disc, on the CD, is 4 question marks. So this was super like, oh, I wonder what this could be. What is it that they could just fucking not say what it is? Can't wait to listen to this. Track 7, Feel Me, version 2.
Hey, yo, fuck this shit, man. It's me.
Shmeef,
Monoxide,
can we just go and listen to that final verse?
Y'all motherfuckers better get ready to feel me.
I'm out here thugging, the streets made me. Mama crying, praying for your baby. I got a Glock on me, hit the block, homie. Don't trust no nigga, these streets hide, homie. Just lost my little cuz, about to spill blood. Catch motherfuckers slipping, dragging through the mud. I'm a real nigga, y'all play though. Better pull your drawers up, that's what I said. I'm a born hustler, like Rick Ross. Candy P. Miller's on every call. Call me Cookie Monster, cause the boys bake cookies. Put some dough on it, then give it to the rookies. Like a hurricane, the boy got game. You see gutter music on the ice link chain. I'm a hood star, come real with it. You can find me uptown if you wanna deal.
It's a dirty game, but do you wanna play with me? Do you wanna play with me? I would do anything to get them on the scene. It's a dirty game, but do you wanna play with me?
That Cookie Monster line, man.
So yeah, we covered the original version of Feel Me on Independence Day, which featured ROC. ROC was on the hook and did a verse. Now, ROC is technically still on the hook here in the background, but that was not the original version. This one was.
Oh.
And they scrapped it because they did not feel that Master P verse was up to snuff. And guess what?
They were wrong.
No, shut the fuck up. That verse is garbage. It is so bad. Like, it's one thing whenever, like, everybody, like, on so many projects that we've covered in the past that have featured somebody who wasn't part of Psychopathic Records. I am immediately thinking of Amazing Jekyll Brothers right now. That had a verse by somebody that just did not put in a valid amount of effort.
Put in a lot of effort. Gave him a lot of tape. Did.
Basically. How do you know that that's what I was thinking of?
Because I know.
I actually immediately was thinking of Snoop Dogg.
He says
That's
after
exactly what I was
the
thinking
fact.
of. I was literally thinking of Snoop Dogg. I hated Snoop Dogg's verse.
Little did you know that Snoop Dogg also provided them.
With 5 hours of real. It just seems like there are some people who don't get what their verse is being made for and just don't care enough to put forth effort.
Well, what they did was they gave a quick listen. Like, they did like a highlight reel of Twiztid songs and was like, oh, so that's what they do.
And Master P was like, I'm not going to do that.
Well, no, he was like, all right, they just kind of do whatever on these songs.
Shut the fuck up.
Because they do that.
Yeah, but I feel like they would have had...
We talk about it all the time. We mention, we bring it up so much that it's just like, Oh yeah, so
don't
that's
think
what this
that's the
song
thing.
is about. And Jamie's off in fucking Star Wars land. There we go. Yeah, and then like another one, it's like, yep, this is the song that they made for Disney's Space Mountain, and Monoxide's really mad at his ex again.
I want I want to hear the Space Mountain song. Oh no.
So
Well,
I feel
all I know
like
is that
Master P was
Master P's
very
verse
much
would not be on
in the
it would not be on
spirit.
this it would not be on the Space Mountain song.
Nah.
It wouldn't make the cut. But yeah, they cut his verse and then ROC made his verse.
Master P could be on the Autopia one.
Honestly, what they should have done.
I don't know anything about Disney really. I've been there once.
Same. I feel like it would have been better served by having Master P on While Out.
Yeah, probably.
You know, except it's a faster song. I don't know what's typical of Master P of the tempo that he raps on.
I like his voice though. He's got a good tone in there.
Oh yeah, like
Real smooth.
oh yeah, make him say I'm pretty sure that was him. All I know about Master P is, let's see, I think he founded No Limit. His brother is Silk the Shocker. And is his son Lil Romeo? I'm pretty sure that's him. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Hold on. I need to know this.
You got like 6 more things than I know about Master P.
Okay, I was right. Well, the only reason I knew that was because there used to be a show, like a Nickelodeon show,
Mm-hmm.
that starred Lil Romeo and Master P was in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was right. Wait, Lil Romeo is older than me. I thought I was older than him. Son of a bitch.
Damn.
Well. Anyways,
Man, remember those days? The heyday of the Lils. Lil Bow Wow.
you know what? It took a long time for us to like get past that, and there's still some that are popular. Well, there's still people that are coming out with those names.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing was that what really made the difference in that time was like Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. They were Lil.
They were Lil.
Yeah.
When did Lil Wayne start rapping? Like he was fairly young whenever he started rapping too.
I don't know.
Like, so that made sense.
Well, yeah, but like Bow Wow and Romeo were like 5.
Yeah. Yeah, they were kids. They were kids.
Yeah, they were like Lil. Like Wayne, I'm pretty sure he was at least like a teenager.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know.
I'm curious. What was more popular as a beginning to the name? Was it Lil or Young?
Lil.
Yeah.
Okay. Lil Kim.
A
whole lot of them.
Anyways,
Young Thug.
I thank
Young
God
Jock.
that this version was not on Independence Day.
Missed opportunity.
No. Spared us. But not us right now because we still listen to it. Anyways,
That's your fault.
that's Toxic Terror.
That is Toxic Terror.
Shmeev,
Yeah.
what are your overall thoughts on Toxic Terror?
It's okay. You know, it's got some stuff on it. It has some stuff that we didn't need to hear these versions of. We just really didn't need rehashed. Certain things we just really. But it's nice like to have like the sickness, the full thing on that and all that stuff, and just a couple things that wouldn't have necessarily fit on other albums. In general, it's pretty solid. This was a pretty easy listen whenever, like, I had it on in the background playing some games and stuff like I do from time to time in the Discord. And, it was pretty chill.
Yeah. I will say it was cool that they put Part of the Sickness on Let 'Em Bleed Volume 1. I think it was a cool way to be like, hey, you can get the full version of this on the tour.
Yeah.
I will say, though, they shouldn't have put Monoxide's verse on that. They should have literally just had it be that first verse and hook and then just cut it there, because you're missing, like, even more of it.
Mm.
Like, not having those middle verses kind of just makes Monoxide's verse not have as much weight to it. But yeah, other than that, I thought that this was pretty solid. Having 3 new or altered versions of tracks is kind of weird instead of having just all new music, but I'm not mad at it. I thought that the Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder remix was better. The having the original version of Feel Me on here was, I think, closure, because they were talking, like, they had mentioned that there was like a verse that they scrapped. I don't remember if they said beforehand that it was Master P or not, but they had mentioned something about that before, so putting it in there was kind of like cool for fans to be like, oh, yo, that's the song that didn't make it. Good.
There's so many times creators will do that. They'll just be like, I scrapped this, you don't want to hear it. I was like, I want to hear it.
Yeah, seriously. Like, this is why, like, only the songs While Out and If They Don't Come For Me have been put on something else that was available nationwide. I mean, the So Addicted, the other versions on something as well, but like, not having those other couple tracks on anything else, like, makes this a collector's item for a lot of people. And it's kind of unfortunate that it got removed from streaming services. I feel like the reason that it did was because Psychopathic still had the rights to it. And they decided to pull that. So, kind of a bummer. So if you're ever able to find a copy that's reasonably priced and you like Twiztid, I recommend trying to grab it. So, what are your tracks?
I would take The Sickness, While Out, and If They Don't Come For Me, and then Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder is gone.
Wow. I will take While Out, Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder, and The Sickness, but that's not to say that I don't like If They Don't Come For Me, and I'm getting rid of Feel Me version 2. That's Toxic Terror.
That is Toxic Terror.
If you have listened to this, tell us your thoughts. What do you think about this EP? Did you happen to attend one of the tour dates for the Toxic Terror tour? What'd you think of it, if you did? And did you pick this up when you went there? That, I think that'd actually be kind of cool.
Yeah. What are
like
your
I said,
tracks?
This is whenever they started doing like tour exclusive stuff, really, as Twiztid. So I'm very curious, because that has been the worst decision that they've done. Tour exclusive shit.
This is when they got really, really against their own fan base.
But you can let us know all of your thoughts and queries by hitting us up on our various social media platforms.
Like our Facebook.
Juggalo Judgment.
And the Twitter.
At Juggalo Judgment.
And the Instagram.
Juggalo Judgment.
And if you, like, just really cannot constrain yourself to those character limits. Constrain. I said what I said.
Okay.
To those character limits, you can hit us up in an email.
JuggaloJudgment@gmail.com.
And if, for some reason, you're like...
The big if.
Yeah. Like, bigger than the terrible fucking track If.
Whoa. Reach back for that one.
If you wish to throw us some bucks to just contribute towards the show and the few costs that we have, and possibly reaching some goals to do some fancy shit and also getting a few perks along the way, you can do that on the Patreon.
Patreon.com/Juggalo Judgment.
If you'd like another platform upon which to watch our podcast, if you want to stare at a static image while listening to our episodes, or put it on the background, but I'm just assuming that you're going to stare at it. You can do that on our YouTube.
YouTube.com/Juggalo Judgment.
And if you wanted to just hit up one of us, just one written out ONE, and then with the number 1 in parentheses for clarification.
Right.
You can hit us up individually. I can be found on Twitter @Shmeev.
And the Juggalo portion of this podcast can be reached on Twitter @MikeSpawn_SEJ, or on Instagram Straight Edge Juggalo.
The Juggalo portion after August.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying. You got 2 months or so. And some little
like
2
that.
months
Actually,
and change.
By the time that this episode comes out, it'll be like the week before or something like that. Who fucking knows? But thanks as always for listening to Juggalo Judgment.
Yeah.
And with that, there's just one final thing to do.
Finish your motherfucking Fagos. I'm not done yet.
No. Hell no.
Still not done yet.
He's going. Chug.
Still a little more left.
There are some listeners who are gonna fucking hate this. Hey! Oh god.
Okay, I'm done. Peace.
Peace.